Hi, third graders. I am going to be going over one of your pages in your new packet, week 5. It's this one that's titled Multiple Step Problems. Now, these are the tricky ones. These are problems that usually require more than one step to figure it out, and there might be more than one operation. Sometimes inverse operation, sometimes a completely different operation. So I'm going to go through this. Two problems from here. This is not a portfolio page. However, it is one that we want you to cover before you go on to fourth grade because it's going to be included on there. So I'm going to start with the very first one. I'm going to do letter A. And in class, we had talked about when we were solving word problems, we do what's called UPS check, which means understand the problem, plan it out, solve it, and then check. Make sure that you're checking. Now, since these are multiple step problems, I drew a line on my piece of paper so that I can show my work for the first step and the second step. So here's what it says. It says Craig has a $20 bill. So that right there, okay, so I know he has $20. That sounds to me like maybe a total because he's going to the store. He buys 6 squirt guns for $2 each. Oh, that word each reminds me of multiplication when we used to say that each and size are related in multiplication. Then it says the question's asking you, how much money did Craig have left? That word left reminds me of subtraction because it's like I'm taking away. I'm paying something and I'm taking away. So I see 3 numbers here and I can't do the same thing, same operation with all 3 numbers. So I'm going to go with what I know is that 6 sounds like the groups to me and the $2 each sounds like the size. So I know that so far. I know that for sure. So I think my first step is going to be I'm going to multiply to find out what is the total cost of the 6 squirt guns. So I'm going to do groups times size equals product. 6 times 2 I know is 12. So for right now, I have my first step. So I know that when he gets up to the register, he's going to have to pay $12. And I know that he has 20. So now I have these 2 numbers. I have this and I have this. Now for my second step, the word left kind of tells me it's a subtraction. He's going to have less money when he walks out of that store. So when I subtract, I always know that the bigger number goes on top. So then I know $20 going to go on top. He's going to give that to the cashier, and the total cost of what he's trying to buy is $12. So that's how much the cashier is going to take. And I'm trying to figure out how much is he going to get back. So for this one, I know I need to start at the ones place at the top. 0, I can't take away 2, so I'm going to have to regroup. My neighbor gives me 1 10. I have 0, so now I have 10. My neighbor had 2 10s. He now has 1. And now I subtract 10 take away 2 equals 8, and 1 take away 1 equals 0. So I know my answer is 8. Now I go back to my question. How much money did Craig have left? So over here on the side, I can now say Craig has, and the label is dollars, $8 left. Okay, so I go back. How can I check this? Well, if I do the inverse operation in step 2, if I add 12, the total cost of the squirt guns, plus 8, do I get 20? And the answer is yes. 12 plus 8 equals 20. So I know that part is correct. So that's my first problem. I want you to try the rest of these on this page and see if you are able to show the 2 steps. If you have a question or you are stuck with one, try to picture it. Try to picture the story. Draw it out if you need to. That also can help out. Drawing pictures is part of the planning process. Solving is just making sure that you do the math and you show it. And then don't forget to always go back and check somehow. Okay, so go ahead and try the rest of these pages, this page, and then let us know if you have any questions. Okay, good luck. Bye, third graders.